This is Code.org, and we're going to describe how the process of sampling RGB pixels and binary sequencing works together to display a digital image. All right, right off the bat, I want to make sure we hit vocab. So, do we know what all of these words mean? What is sampling? What are we talking about a digital image? What do we start with first? So, here's my analog image, for example. Look at all of these colors. Tons, right? There's a lot of shades and they fade up and down. This might be a really rudimentary sample. There's 14 boxes here. Just grab one color plop, right? And I used 14 points to sample this image. Obviously, it does not recreate a really quality digital image if I'm using this as my analog one. All right, now with that in mind, so sampling, what is sampling? We would say, and I can even, look, here's the definition. A process of creating a digital representation of analog data by measuring at regular intervals. Now you want to put this into your own words, of course. So mine maybe would be measure data at regular points in order to create a digital version, right? Because here, regular points, we produce this digital version. Now, RGB pixels, those are the colors that are actually getting displayed. So if each pixel might have some red, some green, some blue, that is what's ending up on the screen, whereas these would be more complicated, right? These might all be the same yellow. Well, only if they're primary. Regardless, that's where they're getting blended together. I put the hyphen here, guys, because RGB isn't just for fun. It means red, green, blue. That's the colors that are getting mixed. And binary sequencing. So binary sequencing is just the storing of information in bits. So we sample a regular image. So we sample an analog image. We then use that sample data to recreate our image. What's going to matter, though, is the binary aspect of this is going to control the amount of information that we get. So keep in mind, binary sequence, that is the process of sampling. It's turned into a binary sequence. And what this is going to most impact is the amount of info, or bits, that will be saved, and that's going to be used to formulate the colors. These are things to keep in mind. You got to put all of this in your own words, but all of these work together to create, well, a sampled image from an analog image and attempt to recreate it digitally. Cool. Onward.